Let me get it done.
1991. Welcome to the ghetto, man. It's 2017. Shit ain't changed.
Welcome to the ghetto. Where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Living day by day in my hood on the track. See the same old thing, methamphetamines crack. Just the average day where the Crips and the Bloods play. And pimps slapping hoes for drinking they Alizé in the ghetto. Where Trump was the president and niggas sitting on lean. Niggas broke as fuck begging for change. Shit, I'm begging for change too, hoping to rearrange. But the ghetto ain't changed, it's still death in these streets. Single parents still struggle for their kids to eat. And let's buy the block so we can all own it. Cause if heaven got a ghetto, I wanna put my down payment on it. Break the babies out the Willie Lynch syndrome and teach them how to love themselves and live long. Crooked cops be letting the lead bust. It still ain't no justice, it's just us.
Where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Hey, feeling the pain, feeling the rain. We losing the ones who got so much to gain. It's a damn shame what they did to cuz. Over the years we shed tears and blood. Lifestyles of the young and dangerous. Better not be out there when it happen, cause them niggas aimless. Them niggas is brainless, they ain't thinking about nothing. They living for the moment, treating they brothers like opponents. Turning the chop on the black man, ain't part of the black plan. The KKK, we should be starting the black plan. Start spending money with them and put your money in black hands. I finally understand what they done to the black man. Broke us down, but we focus now. Third eye vision, ain't no hocus pocus now. Too strong, so they know they can't hold us down. As long as we keep moving, they can't slow us.
Welcome to the ghetto. Where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Well, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the ghetto. Grand Duke, you're educating, trying to open those grimy and hateful eyes that the oppos. Yeah, here it is, eat it up, try not to overdose. Granted the fact hard times come for everybody. Guaranteed, here even a tough one guard watching God body. Playing with me and get you on hard copy. Each and every day I be too, turn only God can stop me. Imagine you had a dream, shouted by magazines. And now the only way to survive is by any means. Guess hell is everywhere, try not to overthink. Welcome to the ghetto, my way of life you can only dream.
Welcome to the ghetto. Where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Get it done.
1991. Welcome to the ghetto, man. It's 2017. Shit ain't changed.
Welcome to the ghetto. Where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Living day by day in my hood on the track. See the same old thing, methamphetamines crack. Just the average day where the Crips and the Bloods play. And pimps slapping hoes for drinking they Alizé in the ghetto. Where Trump was the president and niggas sipping on lean. Niggas broke as fuck, begging for change. Shit, I'm begging for change too, hoping to rearrange. But the ghetto ain't changed, it's still death in these streets. Single parents still struggle for their kids to eat. And let's buy the block so we can all own it. Cause if heaven got a ghetto, I wanna put my down payment on it. Break the babies out the Willie Lynn syndrome and teach them how to love themselves and live long. Crooked cops be letting the lead buzz. It still ain't no justice, it's just us.
Where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah, yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Hey, feeling the pain, feeling the rain. We losing the ones who got so much to gain. It's a damn shame what they did to cuz. Over the years we shed tears and blood. Lifestyles of the young and dangerous. Better not be out there when it happen, cause them niggas aimless. Them niggas is brainless, they ain't thinking about nothing. They living for the moment, treating they brothers like opponents. Turning the chop on the black man, ain't part of the black plan. The KKK, we should be starting the black plan. Spending money with them and put your money in black hands. I finally understand what they done to the black man. Broke us down, but we focus now. Third eye vision, ain't no hocus pocus now. Too strong, so they know they can't hold us down. As long as we keep moving, they can't slow us down.
Welcome to the ghetto, where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah, yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Well, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the ghetto. Grand Duke, you're educating, trying to open those grimy and hateful eyes that the oppose. Yeah, here it is, eat it up, try not to overdose. Granted the fact hard times come for everybody. Guaranteed, here even a tougher guard watching God body. Playing with me and get you on hard copy. Each and every day I be too turn, only God can stop me. Imagine you had a dream, shot it by magazines, and now the only way to survive is by any means. Guess hell is everywhere, try not to overthink. Welcome to the ghetto, my way of life you could only dream.
Welcome to the ghetto, where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah, yeah. Where the rules don't change and
Hey. Hey, shout out to all the family in the crib, man. Hit that like button as y'all come in. It's the boy Swab Boss Snapping Off Entertainment. Make sure y'all support everything. Music, movies, clothing. I don't give a fuck. Pamphlets, tweets. Support our tweets. It's the boy Swab Boss, man. We here with the legend, king, the god, man. Shout out to Mud and Boosie for putting that song out, man. I hope it go 1 million today. It's the brother, none other than the creator, the thinker, the writer, the producer, the engineer. He does the camera, he holds the lights, the boom mic. I don't know. Big brother in the building, man. It's Billboard B, man. Everybody clap it up. What's good, Billboard? How you doing, big bro? Shut up.
What's happening, man? Pretty good yourself.
Man, you got it, big bro. You got it. I already know. Honor, how you hit. Make sure y'all check out everything over there at blogtalkradio.com/do the knowledge radio. That's THA for African, not THE for English or Europe or European or England or none of that stuff. Do the knowledge radio. Make sure y'all subscribe to RBG World League, RBG AOI, RBG World League, SVBL Live over there. See the debates, Solar Vision Rapid Fire debates. Come over here and argue, man. We got, guess what? Guess what's back? The Argument League. The Argument League is back. I've been asking for it ever since shit went left last year with Solar Mind, and I went and turned it into a debate league, and now I'm back with SVDL. The Argument League is back. So shout out to y'all, man. Y'all wanted that, so it's back. King James 13 Anti-Bully Inc., a nonprofit organization aimed at bringing awareness to bullying in order to prevent it. Help provide counseling, conflict resolution, educational material, and literature, man, amongst other things. Find it on all major socials. That's Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. King James number 13, Anti-Bully Inc. Shout out to Katrina. She started this foundation after her son, who was being bullied, took his own life. And so she's on a mission to make sure that this is not normalized around us, where we get into that one zone where it's like, this is normal. We tired of that shit, man. We gonna set up our own community. I gotta say, go mind True Trap, Psychopathias Live, Renee, Black Graphics, man, hit it all up. That song right there, those verses right there, that's just why they don't let mature black men rap. Because that's what we want to talk about. That's what you're going to have to hear. That's what's on our heart. It's not about busting down some female or doing drugs again or a bottle or a belt. It's about black issues, the unanswered conversation that we've been having for a minute, man. So I like that song. I like that, and I bump that for real. It's not just a theme song to me. I like those verses, man. Tell us about that song right there, big bro. No. Let me not even insult you. Introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you is. Let them know what you did, where you coming from, and what you on, big bro.
Hey, what's happening, man? Billboard B from the west side of GI. You said the song. Okay, well, basically, I felt like every season of the show should have a soundtrack, and the show should have a theme song. So people who've seen the show, you hear the instrumentals to the song that just played, and I felt like the Spice One, who was a legend, if anybody up on Spice One, that was a good track for him to get on with some good people from our area that also flow. So that's how that track came about.
And that's Spice One and who?
Well, I got two versions of it. On that version, the Spice One, Mike Dub, and Ivo the Grand Duke.
I'm about to say, yeah, that's Ivo the Grand Duke right there. I know that. That was Mike Dub. Okay, I'm on now. I'm smarter now. My gas scream fire. My pistol tell me shoot that motherfucker. He's a liar. Shout out to Spice One. That song right there kind of rattled my heart when I heard that from that, what was that, Tales from the Hood? Spice One had that one song on there. Man, I was like, damn, that was hard. That was a hard-ass intro part. So shout out to Spice One, Mike Dub, and then over to Ivo the Grand Duke. Man, how Ivo doing, man?
He doing all right, man. He down in Georgia now. He relocated, so, doing his thing.
Atlanta, Gary, Georgia. Man, hey, but we getting it in. We going down there. That's what's up. Yeah, you had a long history with them. And if you didn't hear him, he talking about, he said every season should have y'all was here for the Kane Jerry interview. So y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all head over to Amazon and watch the G. Season 1, 2, and I'm speaking 3 and 4 into existence because I know what's coming. What
already
the hell are you doing with a TV show, bro?
I mean, well, I work in the business already, so I don't know if people know. I've worked for Marvel. I worked on Suicide Squad. I mean, I've done plenty of things within the business. To me, the music lane is overcrowded. It was the perfect time to bring out some visual content while you still could mix in music as well. You give them visuals, and then you give them audio with the visuals.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm so glad you're from the west side of the G. Nah, I had no idea about that. So that's cool. You worked with Marvel and on all type of stuff like that. That's all I'm saying, man. You've been grinding for a minute, big bro, and you're a solid dude. And in any lane that you get in, you're gonna progress. I'm glad to see that somebody took it here and that there's the G. You know what I'm saying? And I think motherfuckers should support it. It's the G. Go ahead.
Well, there's one thing people gotta get in their head that from our area, being that the world now is digital and viral, stop trying to make people where you from support you. My marketing concept was from the onstart. This is the first show primarily filmed in Gary. We also filmed in LA. We filmed in Florida as well throughout the season. But my thing was, first time it's done. But for the world, it's the first time it's done. So if they're watching and they're liking it, eventually either the people here will catch on or they won't. But I never had to, in my heart, to feel like I got to beat it over their heads to watch something that's happening in their back door. If they don't want to watch it, it's fine. I got 49 more states, plus I got people overseas. So I got a whole another market to cater to. And if my people here want to support, they will. If they don't, so be it. But you got to have the global mindset when you're marketing your projects. Quit getting beat over your head trying to make people watch it where you from. They're not going to really support you, like you, or love you until the world loves you. That's just how it goes, unfortunately, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that. They don't like it, tell everybody else love it, and then what's the relationship supposed to be like? But that's my thing. I give a fuck about the next generation. You know what I'm saying? And I think we all been putting in work, and I think we've solidified enough of a movement to at least get one successful business that does something for us here in Indiana. We got the state capital in connection with Gary. We got all these other little cities, and then we right across from Chicago. It's like, come on, man. I don't think, well, I know we ain't never seen it. So it's not like it's a blueprint locally. But I'm glad you said that, because I was hollering at my partner the other day. I'm like, man, like, stop rapping so local. You know what I'm saying? Because we are from Gary, and you only see as far as you, and sometimes you got to imagine being somewhere else. So speaking to LA, speaking to New York, but a lot of the music here, that's the mentality, is local, right? You don't try to appeal to them over there, this, that, and the other. So yeah, I absolutely get that, man. And congratulations on the success of the show. You know what I'm saying? So that it's coming back. You shot in LA, you shot in Florida, you shot, I don't know, because I'm trying to remember. I don't never remember nobody going to Florida. You shot scenes in a movie like it was Gary in Florida?
No. It was Florida in Florida. Like the character went to Florida.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Who went to Florida? Okay, I'll be on it. But like I say, yeah, success on that, big bro. That's heavy right there. And I'm glad you sticking to your guns on what you want to do. And like you say, you not like, you got a nice head on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? You're a visionary, a critical thinker. So you look at stuff and you can see stuff, and it, like, you got the patience to get through it. And I know it has to require a shit ton of patience, bro, to put a project like this together. And I mean, do you script write? You wrote the script? What was the process like?
I mean, it's like, well, I thought like this. When you get involved in certain areas of entertainment, you need some training, and people seem to miss that part. Everybody wants to just go willy-nilly, and and on some aspects you have to get some training, get some other understanding to make sure what you're doing makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
And that's the most important thing. What you're doing, does it make sense? Can people follow it? Does everything connect? And it's a growing process, but you still have to be willing to learn enough to jump in the game. Just like how I hate how there's so much good music that I do here, but the mixing and mastering is garbage. And it's like, if you can listen to the radio and hear your stuff and it doesn't sound like what's on the radio, you should know that your quality is not up to par. Quit fooling yourself. Just because you can record don't mean that you got skills in mixing and mastering, And that's what right now, to me, the problem with the music. A lot of it is not quality. It sounds good, but it's not, production value is not up to par.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got a laptop and then you gotta get a good microphone. Quit buying a $100 microphone. So you got a good microphone. You gotta buy a good microphone. That's most important. A good microphone. And that might cost you $500, but it's worth it. It might cost you $2,000. It depends on what you're trying to do, but a good microphone is needed.
Wow, that's crazy. And you have, and like I said, that's one of the issues. We ain't got no centralized, and like, Dead Bodies had quality. Shout out to Dead Bodies. Hella quality.
Oh, yeah.
For a long time.
I still got, well, Dead Bodies was one of the ones, I don't know if you knew, he was a TI engineer for a little while,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
See, Dead Bodies got a song with me and Mutt. I'm waiting on him to mix and send back. Kill.
And that's back to, I don't know any rappers listening. you still can record your song in your house, and then once you got it all down, then you go to a good studio and re-record it, because now you got it all down, and let them mix and master it, and you got a solid sounding record, you know. But that's
Thanks. And you started off in this in wow. What was the I think like you and Avo had a label or something, right?
well, no, I got a label. I mean, the label is what's done. This
Real
TV show,
recognized,
you know?
real.
Yeah, it just expanded into films now. You know, that's all. Same
Oh,
label.
that's hard. And okay, I gotta ask you how that works. So you didn't have to transfer shit over? Because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start a label, but I want to sign. I don't want to just sign rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want dancers. I want, you know, whatever the like battle rappers, whatever the hell we want.
And then again, that's back to my initial point. Brothers, sisters, got to slow down, read, take a few classes if need be, watch a few things on nowadays YouTube, and then, you know what you're getting into. Take some notes, learn the process, make sure your paperwork right, make sure you got all that in order. Because like I could go on all night about this, because I see it all day. Like right now, people
And I need
upload,
that. Yeah.
just upload their news to these various sites. But if you don't have your stuff right, the various sites is owning your publishing because you don't have your paperwork right. They ain't gonna tell you that, but they own your music for real, because you don't have your stuff right. So if you don't own it, somebody gotta own it.
And if you got it on a DS data streaming, yeah, they definitely got rights to it.
If you put your music on DistroKid, Spotify, and you don't have a publisher that you signed up that you said, hey, this is my publisher. If you didn't do that, they are your publisher.
For that project that you put out. Damn.
Oh, that project, that song, that whatever, you know. So it's like, I mean, everyone want to skip the hurdles of what goes next and what goes first. And that happened because I blame two people. I blame Master P and Lil Wayne. Because when Master P said, nobody owned me, and then Lil Wayne said, he don't write down his rhymes, everybody took those two concepts and just ran down the street with it. And from that point on, music started getting trash.
They said they took that shit and destroyed rap with it. I ain't writing down nothing no more. Yeah, I can see. You ain't got to write that shit down. That ain't even nothing to write down. So yeah, that's important. That's what I'm on. The paperwork, the business part. Everybody got it. You know, we've been rapping since we was kids, and it was fun being deep as hell in the studio. Only some of us had that mentality, like, this is only one part, bro. Like, I don't want to just keep coming back here and rhyming. Like, I want to sell this shit. You know what I'm saying? I would like, how do I connect my content to money?
I try. I reached out to, I'll say at least a dozen artists within our region and try to show them how to turn what they're doing into monthly revenue. But most people want to just look good on Facebook, you know. So I'm burnt out on that, you know. Going forward, I need unfortunately, I'm charging an hourly rate because it's like, people don't waste my time, you know.
Absolutely.
You can't get time back. You can't
get
time back. And anybody who got music, old music could be old as dirt. There's a way in today's digital realm to turn that into monthly revenue. But you know,
holla at him, $1,000 an hour, he'll put you on.
Right now, I ain't got time right now to get some money because I'm busy doing other stuff. I'm saying, but it's for the last 5 years, I reached out to a bunch of folks trying to show them, but no, everybody, all right, man, I'm call you. It's like, you ain't got to keep telling me that. I'm trying to give you some game. You know, so you know that. I mean, that's the main thing that's holding down the whole music in this area. No one wants to slow down and learn the proper way. They want to do a couple songs, go do it in the club, then on to the next song. I mean, it's a revolving door of BS. Some artists who they love right now have worked the song for 9 months to a year before you even heard it, because they believe in that song that much. You gotta work that song. You gotta travel. You gotta move around. And you know, so that's that.
Yeah, it's work. It definitely work. And that's one of my lines, and y'all gonna hear me say it. Work is work, but it ain't gotta be torturous. But it's not a paradise. It's not a vacation. It's not a breeze. It's definitely work.
Well, I mean, it's just that you gotta love what you're doing and work for the results. But most people now just want to, like I said, do something, upload it on Facebook, upload it on YouTube, and do all that. Like I said, the average artist from our region right now probably don't even got 1,000 YouTube subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't rap, I don't sing, I don't dance. I'm hardly ever on YouTube. And you can look at my page, I got way more than 1,000 subscribers,
Oh yeah,
I mean,
you
so
at you at 4,000, like 3.93 thousand.
Exactly. And I'll be trying to show people how to you gotta gain how you gonna be posting stuff all the time and you got nobody following you, I don't know. Like I said, man, you can beat a dead horse, man. But again, people have to take time, slow down, be willing to learn about what you're doing and where you're going with it. And then be real with yourself. Again, like I said, the main problem that I hear right now is a lot of music is not mixed and mastered correctly. So if someone hears that's not your friend, they're going to turn it off. If you in the car playing something that sound real good, you put this in, so it's like, be real with yourself. Play something on the radio or play, I'll give you for example, play a Dr. Dre CD, and then put yours in. If you sound like you in mono, you'll go back to the engineer and get your stuff mixed and mastered right,
Yes. And I was just talking to somebody. They was like, yeah, I mix my stuff down and we'll throw on a professionally recorded CD and we'll play it, stop it, play mine, fix it, play that, stop it. Like it's ways you gotta. And that was like one of the things, like we had that Gary Life album. Yes. The mix down, it was like Playboy mastered it and then he sent it off and got it mastered. That was like I mean, I guess it's the quick clicks and the likes, especially like right now, people would trade their whole product that they put time in for some likes tonight and let it be forgotten about tomorrow. That's crazy.
What's sad part is most of the likes, it's just liking it so you won't get mad at them. They're not even listening to it. They just hit the like button so you won't say, why you like my post? So I don't know.
Wow, that's crazy. Let me get into this first trailer right here. This the G season 1. Amazon, if you haven't went over there and watched it already, go over there and watch it. If you already went over there and watched it, go over there and watch it again. It's the boy Swab Boss. We got Billboard B in the building. It's scary, man. Stand up, Midwest, we out here. Like, man, I don't know what you doing, but we doing this. Let me see. And that's a good point, man. Stop beating the people over the head, right? They're gonna fuck with you when you get to us. Because I always talk about creator minds and consumer minds. These two different people. The creators who create the content and the people that consume the content. And creators look at the consumers for advice and they consume. They're gonna like what you put out there if you put it out there right. They're gonna react. That's just it. So just make sure you do the best you can. And make sure your next project is better than your last project. Let's go, man. It's the G, season 1. It's a trailer. Let's go.
Where the streets don't stop.
Well, if it isn't old Deputy Dow. I'm most certain nobody from here called for the police, so what is it can I do for you, Mr. Johnson?
Well, I'm just here to personally welcome you home. Oh, by the way, I got your message.
You got a message for me? Why would I be sending a message to you? What, you singing and dancing now?
Yeah, I'm gonna be singing, do a little dance, taking you right back to prison.
Let me get it dough.
Welcome to the ghetto.
where the streets don't stop.
All right. Yeah. That's smile right there. I like that right there. Let me start sharing that. I'ma sing, I'ma dance, and take your ass right back to prison. William Brother Bill Jones returned home from a 24-month prison sentence determined to pick up where he left off. A man adored by the community, a successful businessman who owns the most successful nightclub in the Midwest. Detective Johnson is out to prove that Brother Bill is nothing more than a criminal and finally put him away for good, fam, bam. Like, come on, let's go, man. Y'all ever seen Blue Hill Avenue? Y'all didn't know he was from the G, did y'all? Oh, we know it. That's crazy.
Well,
That's weird. How did that relationship form? What happened?
Well, I've been knowing him since childhood. He grew up right behind my grandmother's house on the east side.
Oh.
But the one thing that gave me the international market and the national market was I also brought in Morocco Amari from Empire. He's on the G. And then I brought in Miles, who was on the quad. He came in for an episode. And, you know, I'm always going to keep mixing in national faces to bring in larger audience.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I had to take my headphones over there. Okay. You said Miles on the quad?
No, I said I brought in Morocco Amari, who was on Empire, played Terrence Howard's brother, Tyreek. He's on the G.
Okay. I never
Miles
watched
on the
it.
quad. Yeah, okay, so you bring in national faces to bring you a wider audience, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I
The
didn't
same
say I
way.
would. That was a smart move, like real talk.
I mean, you know, the same way people get features, you know, they get features to bring in different listeners. So you bring in bigger names to bring you a wider audience, you know.
Yeah, introduce you to their audience. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then they come over here and they check out your content, and some people never leave.
Exactly.
They end up being your fans. That is awesome. Man, that's crazy. How was shooting it, man? How was run? You know, how much? Like, first of all, how much do you do on the what's the name? Are you like the director? Like, cut, do this like that, say it like that? Are you that involved? Yeah,
I'm that involved.
Oh, okay. And is that it? Describe a day of working with that. Is it? Do you still find enjoyment with it? You know, every now and then, is it kind of light, or is it just, you know, frustrating
when you doing what you love, it don't feel like work. It's not work.
That's what it is. I'm glad that's where you at with this, bro. Because I want you to enjoy yourself and you know, on top of being prosperous with it, I want you to feel like doing it again. You know, because it like this mean a lot to me, bro. Like I'm not bullshitting, and that could bring me to segue into my next one. But shout out to the brother that name and Miles from the quad. I watched the quad. I believe I watched the quad. And before I said what that, there's a scene in there. Rest in peace to Miles. That was had Miles as a conversation piece. What was the motivation for that, and how did that come to be put as a piece of art in this series?
Well, in almost every episode, if people watch, I always drop a jewel in every episode. You know, even though everything going on but it's always a jewel. Like in the scene with Miles he was trying to disrupt a guy who was out here doing bad, where he said, "Hey man, let me help you do right." You know, if people see the episodes, you know. So, but in every episode, like I said, I try to drop a jewel if you're paying attention.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, that was hard though.
Because through all the chaos, you still can learn something. You know.
Got to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to, bro. Yeah, shout out to Miles, man. He was you know, he was snapping off, bro. You know what I'm saying? The hum of the food truck, man. Shout out to everything you do, man. We miss you, big bro. Shout out to his kids, man. And,
no, not that Miles. Well, I did to that Miles a dedication on episode 1 at the end, episode 1 of season 2, I did a dedication of Miles because I had some footage of him that we did from years ago down there, down there on B Street. I had it remastered and had it cleaned up. Back then the cameras was only like 320 quality, so I had sent it off and got it remastered so to bring the quality up so I could put it on the end of the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The scene in that episode between the police officers.
No, well, I was talking about I was talking about the scene where it's a high school kid. He got his 2 sisters out there selling lemonade, but inside the lemonade, it's some pills and work. Yeah, that he really pushing. And then he stepped in and tried to tell dude, look at man, dude had me doing the same shit. Let me show you another way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No, I remember that part. But I that's what I was speaking on when the police officers walked up and they was talking. I'm watching the show and he was like, yeah, Miles, man, this, that, and the other. Like, I'm like,
no. But that's a different scene though. Okay, so you talking about is when he referenced to Miles, Nipsey Hussle, and how that when they have an argument when he telling him, I don't think we love each other because we always go to pistol play when we dealing with each other.
Yeah, that was the scene I was talking about.
Yeah, I got you. I want you now. Yeah.
Strong scene, man. Hard scene. And it's like it was real. It was real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just, and that's just, I know other people's reference, but hearing about your partner on that screen, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up, big bro. So props to y'all in that, man. Respect, that's just it, big bro. Okay, switching over, let's get this, because there's always been this comparison. We had Kaz Scott on here, who played Zach on the 219 movie, right? Or on the Sin City movie. Came over here and he did an interview. Make sure y'all go back and watch that interview. Bro came through, man, gave us a couple hours of some fire tire, man, and look forward to the worst coming up. So, if you could, the comparisons between the G and Sin City, the good and the bad, right? Because you already know we at like the business-minded network. But of course, consumer-minded people, 2 things come out of the same place. They comparable. Oh, this, that, and the other. Could you speak on the comparison between the G and what's the name, and Sin City and?
Well, actually, there are 2 different things. Sin City is a documentary, a historical documentary. So that's totally just different. That's just it's 2 separate things. That's like a soap opera and a basketball game. It's 2 separate things.
Yeah.
So that's just how I explain that. There's 2 separate things.
How do you describe what are the blatant, the obvious differences that you see or the similarities? I mean, I appreciate both works, right?
Well, I also did a documentary about the history of Gary also. That's on Amazon. That people need to see. It's a 2-part documentary about the whole history of Gary. It's called The Story Within the Story, Gary, Indiana.
I told you.
I want to award. Yeah.
That was hard. Hold on, let me look at that. Go ahead, talk about that right quick. Let me look at that.
Well, Gary was the first city built from sand and dirt. And it's a lot of rich Black history that's in this documentary. Just like most people don't know that the first independent record label was done by a Black woman that was from Gary. She was responsible for giving the Beatles their first U.S.
VJ
contract.
Records, right?
But everybody don't know that. That it's not known. It's not shared. It's not taught. So if no one told you, no one showed you, you don't know. So it's a whole lot that's mixed in there. Just a lot of good history. If people like history, which they should, it's one to watch.
And what's the name of it again?
The Story Within the Story, Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm on YouTube. I got a platform. I be with people that's from different places and stuff.
And that trailer's on my YouTube channel somewhere.
Okay, bet. I can find that too. Story Within the Story, Gary. Yeah.
And I was telling them, because we talk about music all the time, and I'm like, shit. Oh, yeah. I'm like, Gary been on this stuff. Like we was on the first level, like we was original Motown. We had the Jacksons, the Beatles. I think it was like who was it? Diane?
No, it was the Spaniels. Spaniels. I mean, people got to watch. I mean, like I said, we got to get back to learning and wanting to learn. That's the whole thing. Learning and wanting to learn. When you want to learn and learn more, not just learning what's going on right now, then you can grow. Like music right now pretty much sound the same, because everybody rapping like each other. Nobody is reaching back. Like the reason why Kendrick sounds so good and J. Cole, because they study the game. They study their forefathers. But the ones who sound all the same, because they listen to each other. That's all they listen to, So there it is.
Yeah. I'll be like, this how I feel about it. Reason they be popping because they sound like they from the Midwest. Story within the story. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So make sure y'all, okay. I think I see Trailer 2. Okay, let's go with Trailer 2 right quick. Cool? Let's see. Man, y'all already know what it is. Hit that like button, share it to all the major social sites. Bingo is in the building. Finna check my messages, bro. Trust me. Billboard B, man, is here. The G on Amazon. The soundtrack to both seasons. The documentary, story within the story, Gary, Indiana, coming up right here. And then, like, the brother just listened to some other, so let's get this out right here, man. Let me be a witness to this. Thank you, baby. Okay, hold on. My hand's busy. All right. Let's rewind it back. Man, that city, boy.
Nobody, least of all a reporter, will forget the 1960s. By 1966, I had been assigned to Indiana, the largest city. While there was much fear, no real riots took place in the Steel City, but an event of much larger import did take place, as a former Michigan City man, Richard Hatcher, became one of the first 2 black mayors ever elected in major cities.
I am Vernon G. Smith, Indiana State Representative representing the 14th House District. At one point in our lives in Gary, Indiana, as black folks, as African Americans, we could not socialize or attend places like the Glen Theater in the Glen Park section of Gary.
Some people that have contributed to this music are not getting any credit for it. All the credit is starting with Elvis Presley up, and that's wrong.
Before Master P, before Puff Daddy, before Death Row Records, and even Motown, Viviana Carter ran the first successful independent record company in the United States.
Music gives our community an outlet. We touch all kinds of people. We cater to the elderly. We adhere to the children.
Dr. King campaigned for Richard Hatcher to become mayor of Gary on the protest. And that was Selma in 65, and there was Gary in 68. So it's not just Jackson 5. Well, our children must know, we must know how pivotal Gary is.
Gary many times gets a bad rap. And I think that's largely because we don't tell our own story. We let somebody else tell the story of Gary instead of us telling the story of Gary.
Real recognized, real incorporated, fam. That's heavy right there. Yeah, that's what I'm on tonight, big bro. And that's awesome. But the actual sense, this was the shot in one of the documentary. You ever seen the movies about? It's a low budget film by Kaz with a guy. He plays a guy named Zach. It's an actual movie called Sin City.
Okay, well, I ain't heard that one. I heard the documentary it just did, but I haven't. I don't know what the
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Well,
Yeah.
you gonna watch that on YouTube too. And if you haven't, anybody is, make sure y'all type that in, man. Sin City, the movie. Shout out to Zach Scott. That's what's up. That's hard, but yeah, I'm focused on that tonight, big bro. I'm focused on that tonight. That's crazy. How much? What? I wish I would have watched you. So how much? How far did that go, bro? Finding this history on Gary.
Oh yeah, I got some stock footage on that too. You see some stuff from when the city looked like it looked at its highest peak. I got stock footage. I got yeah, it's deep. It took me 2.5 years to make that.
That's ridiculous. What made you start shooting? You said you was already working in that movie lane, but what made you go down this street, bro? Like that's the fact that when nobody doing it here. You said it was saturated with music.
No. Well, the documentary came about. That was personal. I got tired of all the little white folks coming here shooting raggedy buildings, raggedy streets, and calling it a documentary and putting that shit up on YouTube. You know, so that was personal.
And that's all they want. I was looking at some videos on YouTube. Yep, Cracker coming through. Gary, he was like, yeah, it's ran down, and I'm not disappointed. Like he was like he came here to look for that. He was like, and I'm not disappointed. I found plenty of stuff.
But I cover every mayor from the first mayor to Karen Freeman in this documentary. You learn about every mayor in the documentary.
Man, please go watch that if y'all ain't shit. I don't give a fuck where you from. When we talking about music, this Midwest Music Focus. If we talking about music, we talking about Gary. Like, let's keep going, man. That's what I'm on. That's That's crazy weird. Okay, so we got the G, we got the soundtrack. What's up with the soundtrack? Season 1, season 2.
I mean, the soundtrack heavy, you know, like I said, I've been putting out music, man. I got the double CD, the middle of the map. I say it's legendary. You got Pastor Troy on there, Devin, of course, Mud Dog on there. I mean, everybody, because my whole goal initially, when I set out first started, was like, I was trying to get people to understand that the middle of the map was some of the dopest MCs from this area on one project where we all could shine together and grow outward, you know. But, you know, like I said, that's another story for another day. And then I got the series of Gorilla Islands, you know. So
hey man, talk about work, man. How you spell work? With an O or you or an E, bro? Because I need to do that right there. I ain't gonna hold you up. Middle of the map. This a mixtape?
No. I don't do mixtape. I've done some, but no, that's an official, all original music. About, I think it's 30-something songs. I'll tell you in 1 second. But the middle of the map. And when you pull it up, you'll see Indiana on Fire. The middle of the map.
And Gorilla Island.
Gorilla Island, of those, there's 6 of them. 6 volumes of Gorilla Island. Actually 7. Actually 7, because one is called Gorilla Island Greatest Misses. And on that one, it's like 54 songs on that one.
Let me see. Who is this? No, this can't be Oh, this probably is. RGE CTFS?
What?
RGE CTFS, you know who that is?
RGT. What?
Yeah, that's what it. All right, let me show it. Let me show it right quick. Hold on. We are on the zone. Let me do that. Cause I put in the I put in the Gorilla Island. That's what came up. So it's like these people right here. You see the screen?
Nope.
Slide over your phone. If you're on your phone, slide over the screen till you can see what I'm sharing.
Hold on. Oh, you on the video? You want to look? No, he had shot some of my videos from me, but that ain't. Yeah, you're on the wrong thing. Yeah. I see you saying no. That's not it though. But he shot. We got a video called Gorilla Island, but it might. Yeah, that's not it.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
not
the
it.
Middle of the Mac tape, all original music. He don't do mixtapes. Please don't get him twisted, point him in the wrong direction. And you'll see the G on Fire. That's let me see. Man,
I'll send you a picture of what it looked like so you'll know what you're looking for.
And when was these complete? When did you do these projects?
Man, you go all the way back to
for real.
From like the one from Gorilla Island, Greatest Misses, go back to music from 2007 maybe to 2014. A lot of songs that I didn't use, outtakes and all that. I dropped them out. It's called Gorilla Island, Greatest Misses for that one.
Man, and, Young Rilla, what is it? Young Rilla LA? That's right. Young Rilla, Mud Dog, No Love, Ivo, Sonny G, Stoop, 50-50 Wretched, Rick Gilla, Empty Hands, Straight Shot. Man, come on.
Yeah.
I wish I had some hair to put this shit out. That's hard, man. And then, man, y'all make sure y'all go support all that, man. Watch all of that 100 times, man, and get back with it, man. Billboard B, definitely the building representing working. You say you grew up behind, I mean, what did you start off at, man? Where you first jumped off the porch at?
No, man, I mean, I play instruments, so, you know, I'm really about music, you know. So I ain't just somebody who start beating on a laptop or something, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I mean, you was as a person, where did you grow up at?
On the West Side. West Side GZ. West Side GZ.
Gangsta V. That's what's up. That's what's up. And like tell the people what it was like to grow up there when you grew up, bro.
I mean, they from Gary, so I mean, they know what it is. I mean, you know, either you was a neutron, or you was with it, or you were just, you know, straddling the fence. You know, it was. That's what it was, you know. I mean, you know, I was just being real, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. You were in military?
Yeah, I went to war. I did that.
Hey, knowledge. Hey, do you hear him, knowledge? You answered it, and that was hard. I said, you was in the military, I went to war. They're like, yeah, I was in the Army. Yeah, I was in the Navy. This is the Navy, right? Yeah. Shout out to the Navy, man. My brother Brandon in the Navy. Shout out to y'all. I couldn't do it, bro. I got shot over here early. I said, I can't go get sent off and, you know what I'm saying, get put in the same situation. Like, I was cool on that. How'd that come around? That was, you come from military family? Was something that you was interested in? Alternative to going to prison?
I was in all TC, but see, the difference is about the military, if you understand, you know, you get shot dead here, streets for free, you don't get nothing. You get shot in the military, your mama get $1 million, you know?
That's the military humor for you. I hope. He probably dead serious and shit.
You know, you get shot in the streets here, they go GoFundMe page, you know. So, you know.
That's crazy. So where was you posted up at? They had you. Where was you at? Atlantic Pacific? Off the coast of China?
I was in Iraq. Where we was at, right? We was in Iraq. I was in Iraq. But that's another story for another day. So we don't get off topic, so we don't lose people here. But
we ain't got to get off top. But I want the people to know the brother Billboard B, man. Like, I got you the music stuff. Yeah. I want them to know that, like I said, man, it's real. It's like an interview about you and the business that you got, the things that you do. So I understand that. That's why I hit that. But then I want, you know what I'm saying, the testimony from, you know what I'm saying, the brothers that survived the night. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who did what they had to do to get it on the right track, make sure that they was here to, you know, partner up with the people that they swear they love, you know, because a lot of us, you know, we say, oh yeah, it's about this, about that, but then we on plan and we not there later on to help our family and stuff like that. So the people who make it through that, I want people to get that game and them skills, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the music, I love the movies, I love the shows and all that, but I love my people. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people, it's not common sense. Like, yo, man, is like even way above.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's going for hours. The bottom line is, what we got to learn, even if we don't get along, if you come together for a common mission and for a common goal, things can get done. You know, all these companies, for the most part, a lot of these big companies, multi-billion white companies, they all came together with small money. And once the thing blew up, then they branched out and started doing other stuff from each other, but they all was together for a common cause. And then now you have Warner Brothers. Now you had Time Warner. You have this, but they all started out the same small table. We don't get that. We have a bunch of, we call it one chair tents, and everybody got one chair tent, and that's all they got, you know?
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, no, I get that. So it's like real recognize real, right? Is the mission. Make that big as possible. I don't care where you at. Network, that's what it is. You got a conversation. Oh, it's about the G, or it's about the story within a story. It's about, you know, any music or any other partnership in the business I got. Like, I could get that, right? It's not always about oh, well, make sure my label or whatever company I got is as big as yours and the lights right next to yours, and I want out of this, that, and the like, I get that, right? That's logical, bro.
Yeah,
so,
but unfortunately, it's not totally, like right now. I would bet $100 to $1 that 90+% of every person hollering their label, their company, you could Google their business right now, and it's not registered within the state. So I mean, you're not a real business. You just false flag it, you know? So it's like, slow down and do your stuff the right way if you're really about that. But again, everybody playing. And that's why music right now is so watered down, because you're getting too much of it. And your brain only takes so much. And you're getting too much of trash. You know, it's like the group thing. A lot of cats and women, y'all good to be in a group, might give you one song every album, but everybody want to be solo now. Everybody's not built to be a solo artist. That's just the reality. Everybody can't be Jordan. Everybody can't be Prince, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown. You know what I mean? Play your position within the organization, and everybody can win. I ain't tried to rap one time, not yet. I can write, but that ain't my lane. I want the rappers to rap, the singers to sing. You know, y'all handle that.
Oh, Jews, they gonna be here. Yeah, it's like people are putting out music, but nobody separated themselves. Or do you disagree? Nobody separated themselves to the point where it's like, now, if you're not doing that, stop.
Well, again, the reasons for the music from our area, the reason why, these are the reasons. Simple. One is, no one, I mean, I'm not saying no one, for the most part, if you're not put in 100%, then you get what you get. And 100% means 100%. The next thing is, you're not putting the right money behind, make sure you got the right mix and master product. The next thing is your packaging. That's the first thing you learn in marketing 101, is packaging. If you put a CD in a sleeve, why should somebody pay you money for that? What I look, that look like what you paid into it. If you give something a CD in a sleeve, it looks cheap. So why would I expect you to put some real money behind the product if it's in the sleeve in the CD? Right?
Yeah.
Next thing is, be willing to leave and go wherever you got to go. Start booking shows everywhere else. Quit trying to just do all the clubs between Nap Gary and Hammond. You got to go outward, then come back. So the only person that has done that repeatedly is Freddie Gibbs. Unfortunately, he's the only one that's willing to suck it all up and go up balls to the wall. Now you have your son seems to be now stepping up and starting to move around and do things outside the city and going out of town. All that, but you got to be willing to get mobile and go around if you're really trying to be about this music. And then there's a bunch of more layers that got to be done. But those just the baby steps, and no one is doing that. You know, how many times you gonna perform in front of the same rappers you performed in front of last month and the month before that? You know.
And that's crazy because to me it was like when you rap, you know, when you start off, you get the attention of the people in the room. The people in the attention in the room get the people in the attention in the house. That house, once you get the attention in the house, that carries to the block, the neighborhood to your part of the city, your part of the city to the city, your city to the, like, it was like you started at home and you grew. But that's not the recipe no more.
Well, they still got on the road. Just like to this day, I'm gonna say Thugged Out got the some of them club jams to me, like Shake Something, that song could go today. The songs they had. But the most important key that hurts, that's always hurt the music in Gary, is that the DJs don't play the music. And then when they play it, it's a force play. Why you not mixing in some of that on a constant blend? If you can play some old Shorty Low, then you could play some Thugged Up, NGI. You could play Shake Something. You could play Animal. You could play something from the ground. You know what I'm saying? If you can mix in that, you can mix in whatever going on around here. Because ain't nobody dancing no way. So how you gonna say you can't play what's hot in the streets around here? And the answer to that is that's because the DJ wants all the shine. He's scared to let the artist shine. So if I don't play no artists around here and only big name artists, then everybody gonna love me as the DJ. The DJ scared to put an artist on his back.
And that's the DJ job.
Well, that's a real DJ.
That's how I feel.
That's a real DJ. Because when you go anywhere else, when they had DJ Clue was job was to play Rockefeller heavy all night, mixing into all his sets. When they had Funkmaster Flex, that was Bad Boys, them DJ. Everybody have a DJ that pumps their music, but the DJs in our area, they all about they self, and they try to lie and act like it's something else, it's something different, it's something crazy. Dude, why are you not playing the music? Anybody got to ask you for it? Just play it. I mean, and then and music number being repetitive, the more you hear, either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. You can't say you played it one time. Come on, man. You know, so that's the main problem. Anything else. They're not putting pressure on these DJs to make sure that they get proper plays. Because if people hear it in the club and they like it, then they'll go find it and play it in their car or at home. So until they get the DJs on point, you know, and see, but back in the real days, dudes would have had pumpkin heads, and then, you know, then he got right, you know. But everybody went out of there, the DJ friend, and then you kissing his butt. He might give you one spin because you standing next to him, but then next week when you're not there, he ain't playing none of your music, you know.
That'd be my attitude. If the DJ not playing local artists, get him the fuck out of there. That's me. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you just playing the same stuff on the radio, bro, get them up out of there, man.
And then I hate that word. I never call an artist local because I hate that word. We're from saying you from around the area, but the local word puts you in a box. I call you an artist because local puts you in a box.
Hey, there you go. Lace my shoes up. You fucking right. An artist, a producer, not this, that, but yeah.
And then the funny part is, I'm gonna play with that word for a second. Now, the DJ here tell you he'll use that word local, right? But Playboy, you're a local DJ. They're not gonna hire you to go DJ for Jay-Z's party. They're not gonna hire you to go do something. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Playboy, you a local DJ. If you want to throw that word around, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
It's a double-edged sword.
You know, but those are the 5, 6, 7, 8 layers that has to be corrected if in this environment for the artist to thrive. But to me, they need to say, if they feel they hot enough, stack your dough up and start moving around, start going, doing shows everywhere else.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about this.
Do you think I'm wasting my time? Because that's my plan, right? To bring attention to the music scene here. Don't mind traveling. I'm not, because like I said, I had Swave 7. Shout out to Swave 7, man. And make sure y'all check out that last battle. He from Harlem. Like I have anybody. But the thing is to have a central point where it's like we don't got to pack up and leave everything we ever known to go to New York or LA or this, that, and the other.
You do gotta pack up. You make baby come back, you gotta pack up.
But do you come back, bro? Who's coming back?
That's on the artist's choice, because I mean, because sometimes the people hurt you so bad, some folks don't come back because they felt like you wasn't messing with me. No, like perfect example, Master P. He said when nobody in New Orleans rocking with him and No Limit until the world started hollering No Limit. He said he couldn't give a CD away. So it's on Netflix. It's right now. It's on Netflix. This interview. Said he couldn't give it away. He said,
but at some point but
I mean, it's apples and oranges. I mean, it's like you can come back here with a bag full of apples, and still if they don't want to eat it, they don't want to eat it. You know, I mean, if they don't want to listen, they don't want to listen. Just like I was trying to school some artists, like, right, who make videos. I said, y'all videos, you messing up, because right now everybody's mind is so like right now they, attention span. Quit making these videos with these long intros. They're not gonna get watched. They're gonna turn away from it. Get right to the music.
Yeah.
Get right to the music. You got a 2-minute intro. Nobody watching that. But your girlfriend and your son, when you try to get viewers outside your area, they're not watching that long intro. You're not to that level yet where you can have me waiting to get to the music. Get to the music.
I admit, that's me. I don't give a fuck if it's Boys to Men. I hate the videos. I just want the song. I don't like. I don't need, like, if it's something to watch, it's something to watch. If I'm coming to listen, I'm coming to listen. Then that you right. That little mini movie in the beginning. Yeah, that's fact. That's hard right there, bro. So, and that's the conversation. Like with Freddie Gibbs, I hit Freddie Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? Like I've hit my inbox. What I've been sending out is crazy because I'm trying to establish something. Yeah, I hit him up. You know what I'm saying? So long ago, and it was like, what's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? I want to network. You know what I'm saying? Do some work. I shot him a couple of links. He asked me where I was from. Now, I know he know I'm from Gary because I already said I was from Gary. He wanted to know what hood I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, all right, I'm from 2-6, and then I'm from Ivanhoe, and he ain't messaged back, right? Years go by, message him again, like send him a couple of links to what I was doing. What's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get something jumped off at the crib. He hit me up like, yeah, no, you gotta do it on your own, bro.
No, that's for another day too. I know him. I know him too. He's a different kind of character. So I mean, everybody come from different cloth. He's a different kind of character. So that's just what it is. He's a different kind of character. And then if you look him up right now, he's lying to you because he has at least, and I'm not against this, but some people are. He got at least 6, 7 songwriters on each of his songs he done in the last few albums.
And personally, to me, he's been out there.
No, I'm saying, but I mean, it's an art, because to me, that's why we're hurt a lot of rappers that you want to keep writing your own stuff. I mean, to me, you should bring in collaborators, but I'm saying, but don't say one thing and then the research shows something else.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying,
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, but
Strength to him. Yeah.
But again, I said what make him where he is today is because, and no other rapper here can say that because they'd be lying to themselves. They never put in 100%. And that means going somewhere, sleeping on somebody's couch, their floor, whatever it took. He made all those stumbles and steps, burnt people along the way, all kind of the fuck shit too. But I'm saying, but he still was willing and did all what I said, the 100% part of trying to make it. Most people might do 40 for real, maybe 55 if they true to themselves, but they didn't go that 100. That 100 means I gave everything up, and I went for
it. And then we can move out further. Can Freddie come back?
Man, I'm not even gonna touch that because I'll say this. Realistically, I tell any artist, what are you coming back to? I mean, this the reality. When you come back to the land where all the hungry at, you look like food. So it's like, don't be no fool. You know what I'm saying? Trying to prove something. That's being reality. You know what I'm saying? So until your people eating or potential eat, you look like food. So it ain't no notching show saying, "Well, I came back and I was." No, that ain't when you grow and get mature. That don't mean nothing. That's why folks move away, get different jobs and all that. You keep beating the same streets with the same people, even because you changed, you still can get smoked because the people that you was beefing with, they still walking around doing nothing. So you don't get no props for saying I can go over here and hang out and shoot dice in the hood still. That ain't growth.
Oh no, anybody I would never listen. No, not come back to the hood. No,
but I'm just saying. But if he came back, he would have security and be. I'm saying it'd be a controlled comeback. It's not like nobody's gonna run up on broad daylight and do nothing. So you know what I'm saying? All that don't even really matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then a lot of people who it's all weird. It's all across the board. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, it don't matter because today's time, being everything is so digital, each person, their team and their group could get together and get their own ball rolling. You don't need nobody to drag you down the street if you're really about what you're trying to be about.
Absolutely.
But one thing we can control, and this is worse than anything Freddie Gibbs could ever have done, anybody they can say is the DJs where you from, you went to school with, you grew up with, do not play your music. That's more disrespectful than anything you could ever say Freddie Gibbs done to anybody. These DJs do not respect the artists.
We was at a performance. It was like snapping off, me bingo. Then it was like probably thugged out, some other people. And DJ Mike Flex.
Well, gotta be him, But it don't matter. You can name just about, it's a couple of them, but for the most part, mostly all of them, it's like you can pay with these jokers to work your party, and the whole night you'll never hear not one song from come out their own town. So it's like, how you ain't got none of your music in your own town? It got to be some songs that you felt like this song bang forever. I don't care where I'm at. This song always gonna be in my rotation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The same way how they'll play Shorty L.O. and all that. So you mean tell me it's not one song that you ever heard from your town that you just like for forever, for eternity? No, because
verse.
No, songs. I'm just saying. And then, like I said, the song, the middle of the map, you need to hear that. It's a video to that too. Was written. The hook was written by this dude named Lyrics, but that song it's talking about our area, the middle of the map. So we had smoke, we drink, we ride, we clean. Tell them where I'm at. I'm from the middle of the map. Tell them where I'm at.
Let's get it in our system. I ain't even mad. You ain't got to rap. You ain't got to start now. Let's give it to him. This is on Billboard B channel. Make sure y'all go over there. Billboard B with the 2 E's at the end. And subscribe. Watch everything 100 times. Like them, comment. All that stuff matter, bro. Like real talk. So let's give them this right quick. Middle of the map. Billboard B. Real recognized real, man, with a can't go artist, Charlie's Coney Island. It's already popular. Let's see what's up. Let's get it. Hold on. Now we gonna do this right. Hold on. We gonna do this.
From the middle of the mouth, we drink, dirty ride, pull up to the club, every fresh up on the scene. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. We drink, dirty ride, pull up to the club, every fresh up on the scene. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth.
Welcome back to the middle of the map. Map past you nap in the middle of my lap. Yo, another one from Gary. I'ma hit up in a second. Triple O is what I'm reppin', and niggas gon' respect it. Midwest effort. I can get your chick wet and naked in less than 6 seconds. Against bet it. All cash, no credit. With the weather, home and lots of cosmetics. Again, I'm authentic. Large money and large digits, twisted. Roll 6 swishes and listen and get lifted. Hennessy and Crown Royal, you should mix it, sip it. You hating if you can't feel it. And
we drink, dirty ride, pull up to the club, every fresh up on the scene. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. We smoke, right?
Chopping, roll it in the brown, switch and fill it to the topping. Blazed in the air, man. Watch them haters stare, man. In the smoke is lead green, that just can't compare, man. $100 rolled up, choke you till you fold up. This here master kush, put your okey doke up. Come and smoke with empty hand, leaving bottles empty then. Hop into a candy car, license plate say I'm the man. 20s how it float off, butter leather so soft. Bitches in the back seat about to take their clothes off. That's how it goes down in my town or your town. Reppin' for the middle, baby, back to getting snow now.
We drink, ride, tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. We smoke, we drink, dirty ride, pull up to the club, every fresh up on the scene. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth.
Insane Dame on the track, yes, the middle of the map. When you can get your neck snapped and you can get your rep snatched, they be like, John Roo, yeah, we gon' blab that. Oh, blast on the whites and super you think it ain't hood. Learn your lesson, boy, them GI killers up to no good. Forget this understood, we getting money, we getting money. No time for shady acting snitches, I need suspicions to get my fam about the hood and live good. With diamonds on my wrist, yeah, and diamonds on my neck. When I'm in the hood, I get my respect, and that is that. You know exactly where we at, I'm in the middle of the map.
Smoke, drink, dirty ride, pull up to the club, every fresh up on the scene. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. We smoke, we drink, dirty ride, pull up to the club, every fresh up on the scene. Tell them where we at. I'm from the middle of the mouth. Tell them
Brand new. Hey, listen. I'm from the middle of the map, the Midwest to be exact. When taking over, letting the chrome extract projectiles at your back. Because of the way that you twist up your baseball cap, could be the reason you end up in the streets flat on your back. See, this the home of the murder prone. Gutter brothers, toting chrome. Catch up with your kind, player. Leave the bull that shit alone. What you need to do is sit out. I think it's fine. We've been out doing this right here for a long time. So no sir, it ain't oh no never ever will you take my shine. See, I don't care what it is that you gripping. I'm telling you, pimping, you can end up missing and never get mentioned. Now come and take a trip with me and walk through my vicinity. Trust me, it's not a heart attack, you just feeling the chemistry. Looking in the G, got me a potion for it. I am INDAMIDI of the map, IND.
All right, then. Absolutely a cheat code right there, big bro. Absolutely a cheat code right there. Nice chorus, nice flow. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me continue to show this so y'all can see exactly where to go, man. Let me show this address right here. Bam. There it is, man. Please don't get it twisted. Make sure y'all head over there, man. Billboard B, real recognized, real incorporated. Check out the G, check out the documentary store within the memory. Check out Gorilla Island. Check out all of the music, all of the videos, man. The bro out here working, man, and getting it done. And the mind state is not to settle and to raise the bar to recognize what you got to do. You come off to me as like similar to my style. It's what's the problem? What's the solution? You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to hash over, you know what I'm saying, what it is. It is what it is. Let's do what we got to do. Would you say that's correct?
Well, again, I'll give you 5 problems. And I only want some solutions. The first thing, again, like I said, everybody want to be the artist out front, which could happen at some point in time, but you got to say, we're going to get behind this guy or this girl, and then once they break through, then somebody come next. Everybody can't be standing on the front line waiting to break through the gate, you know, as that person. Then be real with yourself. Are your singing or rapping strong enough to carry a whole CD to hold somebody's interest? You know, so a lot of people are not real with themselves as an artist. You know, you might be the person on the team that's writing some of the coldest verses, but this person's delivery is what's catching the audience. You know what I mean? It's all kinds of different layers, you know, that brings that real appeal. You know, your sound, your swag, you know, but who's willing to step back and say, you know what, man, let me just help you get these verses tight and you go first. These days, nobody. Everybody want to be first. So that's the first problem. The second problem is...
And I deal with, hold on, let me deal with that.
Okay.
First problem, right? You need a team. In that team, everyone should have an efficient job that they're good at. Get behind that product, whether it's a rapper or a singer, get behind that one artist. This is what this company is focused on, making sure everyone knows and grows to like, love, and support. There's a commitment. Nothing happens in weeks. There's a commitment. If you're not willing to put a year into something, it's not successful. And in the game, when you got to put 3 years into something, 10 years into something, if you ain't ready, you're not ready. So make sure you get behind that product. Business has to be correct. Integrity has to be intact. Because people who put in work do not get paid up front. And when the money comes back down, the concentration that was for that initial project, it has to be for the secondary project. There cannot be a lack of comfortability. Oh, the money's here. There cannot be somebody say, oh, well, I got my bag. Everybody else went it. Like, no, that money has to go in the investment into pushing that product and make sure that product did what the first one did. This is artist at the artist and show at the show, big bro. So that's me. Take it or leave it alone. Okay. What's the second part?
Sacrifice. And that means you got money for Jordans, you got money for MK bags, you got money for $200 weaves, but then you putting $40 into your sound quality and into your product or packaging and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Absolutely. If it's like you say, some people you could just look at and know they're lost cause. You want the wrong thing. You want the flair of right now. You want the nickel right now instead of a penny every day for the rest of your life that gradually grows into 2, 3, 4, 5 cents. And then at the end of the day, you're able to pass something down that's worth a bag. So it's like the initial investment is a lot of people's problem. The first 10,000, the first 15, 20,000 to say this is now worth looking at. If your business is right, that's why there's a commitment. Within this year or so, if you handle your business, if you got an account and you handle your business, there's a bag at the end of that year that you can use to be your initial investment. Don't worry. Like, if you want Jordan, I'm not even talking to you. You already gonna do what the fuck you want to do. That bag goes back into your corporation, your business. It doesn't go to make your girl like you more finally. You know what I'm saying? None of that goofy ass shit. So that's there y'all go. Y'all getting them gems, man. You got the 2 problems out of 5. Let's go with it.
Yeah, so we got that one. Sacrifice. That means that something got to change in your life. That means something is you taking something away. Sacrifice. That means you ain't going to the boat. You ain't going to the movies every weekend. You ain't something you're not doing to make sure you put in extra time in what you're pursuing. If you're still doing everything you was doing and still trying to do music, that means you're not sacrificing anything. Because something had to be taken away.
Yeah, that's and to speak on that, this goes back to the team. But yeah, having time is having time for the thing you need to do. Having resources is having resources for the thing that you need to do to substantiate yourself to be able to, or make your business endeavors worth it. But the sacrifice part is like, first of all, a lot of people don't got nothing to let go. Stop acting like you do. And take advantage of the fact that you ain't got shit to lose. On the other half, if everyone's around you are not willing, does not have your back on this, it's not happening. There's relationships that deteriorate from this. You understand what I'm saying? If your girl don't got your back on you, if your girl is your biggest hater, you go to the studio again, and you're gonna get like, nah, your girl's supposed to be, he the tightest rapper, he the tightest producer, his show the tightest, whatever it is. Your girl makes a sacrifice. Your kids make a sacrifice. Anybody who has this relationship that depend on you or have, like, you making that sacrifice affect them, and that's why they get so much props in there. And that's why really you doing this individually for them. But yeah, that sacrifice is you could, and then I'm gonna say this: you're not gonna get what you want initially, but you're gonna get more than you ever expected at the end of the day if you go by what the brother is telling you, putting in 100%, making the sacrifice and stuff like that. So yeah, that sacrifice is hard, but just know that you're not the only one making sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Like if you part of your girl's life and if you went away, she would have to make adjustments. If your kids, you know what I'm saying? It's that other, but you got to be able to say, yeah, I'm going. They got to have your back, man. That go back to that team. You know what I'm saying? That's wild right there. So that's 3.
Stop wasting your money being one of the 35 opening acts when people ain't not even at the damn concert yet. You just jagging the bag off on something when you could use that money to pay a booking agent and go do shows where you'll be heard from the folks that's listening versus spending money to say, I opened up for a little Boosie, but they got 35 people doing the same thing. You know, be smart, be diligent, you know? I mean, use your own common sense. When you go to a concert, you don't even go to the show until close to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going real early to catch all of the pregame acts. So you got to start going to markets. There's a lot of markets that cater to indie artists because they want to see that. So grow in those markets first. Don't worry about these big markets and then quit trying to do all these songs nobody never heard. Pick your hottest song and maybe another verse from something else and give them a little bit and be gone. Quit being on stage and nobody know what you're saying. 6-7 minutes is better than 15 minutes of what nobody knows. You know what I mean? Your hottest song, maybe another 16, and you're done. Move around and start networking. But if you on stage today, like, man, now you warm out. Now they like hate you. You know what I mean? Make an impression and get off stage. It could be 3 minutes. It could be 5 minutes, but not 15.
So there you go. Hey, he answered that. Exclusivity and less is more sometimes. At your level. Leave them wanting more. Don't leave them full.
Perfect example. When DOC first came out, all he was doing was it's funky enough and another verse for like 9 months. That's all he was doing. You know? But cats, even when they had they shows, they stay on stage too long. Don't wear the people out. You want to get off stage and like, man, where that's at? Now you can sell some merch.
So get that, you wasting time before, but you can be down there making $5 to $50. And that's my thing. Okay, I go to the shows hella early. Like when I perform, when we got an engagement, like I'm there with the promoter. I'm there with the club owner when they open up. You know what I'm saying? When they setting up like that, be me. A lot of the times, because I like to get footage. I usually have the camera and I like to get footage. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times that's just how I do business. It's an engagement. I don't wait till 12 or 1 o'clock to walk in at 5 minutes before my performance. But I mean, I can't be mad at the science because it works. Like you said, the exclusivity. You know what I'm saying? The exclusivity is just that. So something like, yeah, less is more. Okay, what's the 5th one right there?
Well, I'll come with this one. Artists miss out on one of the biggest points ever. It's called POS. And big artists do it to this day. You know what that is, POS?
POS?
Yeah.
No, I do not.
That's point of sale. So that means if you got your team set up correctly, while you on stage or off stage, you and your team are now getting off merch. That could be buttons, it could be t-shirts, that could be CDs. That means now you making money back that you spent because they saw you perform, they liked you. Now they want something from you, and you say, okay, I got buttons, I got t-shirts, I got CDs. Now they shopping with you. Now you making bonds with potential lifelong fans. But when you get off stage, you ain't got nothing. How can you ever recoup your money you spend to travel and all that if you don't have nothing to sell to the people?
Yeah.
You just wasted your money. You paid to open up. You drove over there to be there. You buying all these high-ass drinks, but you ain't thought about never making any money back. And more so than the money is about connecting with your future fans. Because when they get something from you, they spend their money for it, they're going to play it, and they're going to remember you. And most artists miss out on that whole point. When you go to a concert for Kim or Raphael Sadiq, Kim have it at the end of his show, you can get a CD, sign, and a picture, $50. Or get a CD, but he's selling work after the show. And this man is a platinum artist, Raphael Sadiq. He's selling merch, you know? There's many more, but so why you not selling merch and you ain't nobody yet? You know, so how you missing that whole page?
And that's it. Point of sale. It's always business. Just going to the club, performing, and then wanting to look good.
And then again, that works when you go out on the road in different markets to where you're a stranger and they liked you. You come off the stage, and now you got a little bit of Bam, bam, bam.
You buy food in the club, you buy a drink, you spend money to get there. Think about making that money back. Some of that money can pay the staff you got that to make it worth coming with you to document your shit, assist you on your shit. T-shirts, your CDs.
Well, no, everybody supposed to be responsible for their own block of stuff. Hey, pick what you get and go get it off.
There it is. There it is. Wristbands. That's something I've been talking about. Wristbands, like I said, T-shirts, socks, just merch to make them a lot of times. So when they sober up the next day, they got something to look at and remember you by.
And if you got time to put this video on Gorilla Island, we sold a bunch of them down in Denver. We went down to Denver for the 420, and we was down there banging them things.
Let me see. You said it's on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. It's on my channel, Gorilla Island.
Let me see. Yeah, we got time to play that, big bro.
Yeah, it's Deanna Nicole, Ivo. Well, this version here's a different version on the album, but the video version a little different. But but it's everybody spitting.
Let me see this. Yeah. Let me see. Let me make sure this. It just say Gorilla Island, right? Because I see one. It say Gorilla Island Volume 5 or something.
No. It's a video. Go to the video. It's a video.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's what I'm on right now. All right. Let me share this for the fam, Bill. Okay. And the green screen with the green screen video. Okay. Let me see what's up. Yeah. Share. Let me make this smaller so it be less choppy. And y'all already know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all presence, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share. Billboard Beat is in the building today on another episode of Midwest Music Focus, man. And let's get this one. This is Gorilla Island. This is on his YouTube channel. Go over there, give it a thumbs up, and make a comment. Let's go.
Spit crack mean, I'm potent. Tryna tell these niggas I'm focused. Bustin' shots and reloading. Clean it out cause I go win. These fuck niggas like Rico. Cause the grass slow so the tail show. Don't stunt bitch, no free show. You dick ride like Franco. On the run shit. J-Ho tryna own shit. No slave dough. Only bunch of pops when I wait low. One mission is to go pro. Fuck a bitch or go toe to toe. None of Mr. Cole gon' win it though. Little petty shit, don't feel me, yo. I want it all. Killin' bro. You bout it, then lick up. I'm cold as a Jacob. Intimidate niggas. I ride with no fakers. These make believe hoes. These make believe no. Straight gassing me up and I'm riding no hoes. Killing these beats, man. I should be the mold. Perfect example. I murder she rolled. Next one I'm making, I put that on fold. Really gon' hate when they see me involved.
Now the way I do and how I live is something you ain't really gotta be concerned with. I play the fool for a little bit, dude, but in the end, everybody getting burned, bitch. You slip, I move closer to my destiny with bees and Rudy foods. Yes, I confess, in this game, it's a mess, but you got to learn to suck it up and drive on, do the best you can do. It ain't easy, y'all. Know about what you about, we have it down. Cause it ain't no room for niggas like you, breaking shade in my circle of light and living by square rules. Puzzling my understanding, so I cannot understand it. One little bit, little young dumb bitch, I don't play that shit, god damn it.
Smoke midget, pack of backwoods rolled up. Plus I'm leaning past my limit, then I'm insane in the membrane. Man frame on straight the range. For the pocket change, I'll blow your brains with the dance rain that I'm spitting. I'm a bitch that like bad bitches, or a female that like females. Don't like niggas that kiss and tell. They the same niggas that's eating tail. Just watch and see what I say. You put them type in they place. The fuck out my face. It's not about money, don't want it unless it's abundant. It's not a mistake. I'm lyrically sickly addicted. I stick in your memory banks. Bitch, tell me thanks. Without me, this rap shit is over. Replace you like Vivian Banks. Hard in the paint, blowing that packy. I went to be on the block with my hitters. Now you know I get around packing 100 rounds. If you don't want it, then stay off my playing ground.
about the slammer, know I had to grab that hammer. Cause these niggas do you bogus and these bitches out here scandalous. Fuck the fast DEA, tell them free Lieutenant, cause they them bitches jammed them. My city look like a ghost town. These young niggas wild like Joe Pound. All day they ride around with no gun permits with them choppers out. If you look wrong, they pull up on you, then ask what you talking about. If you pop slick and say the wrong shit, ain't no doubt you getting stretched out. All they do is just get this money, then kill niggas and smoke the loud. Fuck hoes, then hit the club, pop a couple bottles, then cash out. And I'm trying to play it low and come up off this A for blow and deal with niggas who I know, cause I know the way it go. Wrong mover, get you killed. Fuck around and catch that bow. I can't maneuver like no rookie. Gotta play it like a pro. I'm King Mac, nigga. I'm back, nigga. If I have to, I will clap, nigga. 3-time felon, still ride around with that pistol off in my lap, nigga. Being nigga, nothing soft about me. Can't stiff me up cause I'm crack, nigga. And I practice all that I preach. You get whacked, nigga. Them bullets walk through the front of you, then bust through your back, nigga. Play the tough roll on everything, and that chopper teach you how to act, nigga. You like, nigga, where you at, nigga? Miss the first time I come back, nigga. I pitch your shots through the home plate. You the back catcher, so catch, nigga, cause I'm gone.
That's what's up, man. Hard, nice video. Who was the artist on there? Introduce the fans them.
That was Deanna Nicole, Taylor, Ivo, and King Mac.
That's what it is, man. Deanna Nicole, Ivo, Taylor, Ivo Grand Duke, man. Shout out to him. I didn't do it. Taylor, King Mac, Gangsta Island Volume 5, man. That went down. Yeah, we got time for that. What are you talking about? That's what I was like. I was like, send me some links to what he was like. Well, I got the TV show and I guess the soundtrack, man. You got 1,000 things, man. He an industry, like. So I see why you talking. It's no question why you talking because, like I said, it's a different type of hustle, which I say people from the G or people from areas like ours, when we get put in that lane to go, like the hustle is like none other. Like when we was in the street, our hustle, we go somewhere else. People like, yeah, man, what we want to, we only sell 25s and they got to come to us. And we walking for a 10 and we'll take 8. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't lose that. Like, this is easier. This is easier. If you willing to put that time in and do that type of hustle and defending with your life and threaten motherfuckers and all that stupid ass shit, this right, what's up? Where we at? What the fuck is we doing, fam? That's crazy. Your relationship with Rock Vega, man. Shout out to Rock Vega, man, big bro. How you and Big Bro meet?
What's your question again?
I said your relationship with Rock Vega. How did you and him meet?
From the same neighborhood.
The neighborhood. Hey, that's what's up, man. What is like working with Rock Vega on the scene, acting and stuff?
With music. All
right. He said, it's all right. Okay, so we get them lines, he get the job done. That's what's up, man. Wow, that's wild, big bro. Yeah, I see you got like, what's this? Don't Rush, Gorilla Island Plan. It's 5. How many volumes is it? You said 7?
I think it's, well, like I said, there's one called Gorilla Island Greatest Misses with 50 songs on that. So them songs, I said, like from different songs that we never used and never put out. You know what I'm saying? So I just have them sitting on a hard drive. I call it the Greatest Misses, So
50 songs, 50 round, loaded, ready. That's what's up, man. I need that in my life. I need to sit through all of that, bro. For real. I'm not taking this Billboard B, man, out that thrashing. So what's the future gonna be like, man? Tell us where you taking this right now. Season 3 of the G, any more documentaries you got in mind? Any other projects that you focusing on?
Well, I gotta a couple other shows that I wrote. I want to get at least one off the ground this year. A talk show, podcast show, just finna drop sometime, I would say within the next month, 45 days. That's gonna be loaded with a bunch of talent, Marlon Wayans, Kevin Hart, ex-wife, Master P, Raphael Sadiq, the Tommy Davidson, Monique. The list goes on. That's dropping. That's gonna be on Amazon as well. That's dropping. And then also with that one, I want to mix in some of my people, like reach out to Mud and Jeff and more people. I want to have a musical guest, a comedian, something different in each, episode. So, just right now, just putting it all pieces together, but that's coming soon.
That's what's up, man. So you always got a networking door open for the crib? Is it?
I got open for workers, we got too many slackers. I mean, that's everywhere, but I'm always open for workers. People that really put in work, not just wait for it to happen,
Yeah. That's
what's
up.
Because like I said, most people, they just, I don't know, man. It's like beating a dead horse, Either you working hard or you not. It's just simple. It ain't no in between.
Yeah.
Because people make time for everything they want to make time for. So if you want to be your future, then you supposed to put time in. So that means you got to be single for 2 years to chase your dream. You got to be single for 2 years. You got to figure out what means more to you, and you got to prioritize.
Absolutely. Know what you can afford, man. You can't afford a relationship. Female too.
No. It applies to both sides. I mean, you got to prioritize and know what you after. And are you willing to put in the dedication and sacrifice to get to where you're going to? Because if you're not gonna get there. Simple. And then you got to stop being delusional. Stop being happy because they know your name in 2 clubs where you live at. Who know your name on 6th Street in Chicago? Who know your name in Indianapolis? Who know your name in Terre Haute? Who know your name in Milwaukee? You got to start worrying about that part. Getting your stuff that way, So, I mean, like I said, man, it's like, again, the worst thing that could have happened was Master P, Lil Wayne, and there's a few more. Everybody thinks they got the game figured out, but they don't.
Destroyed the guy. So who you fucked with as far as the like what's in your rotation? What you listen to?
Man, well, of course, who I just play, I like a few songs off that new off that M. I like the Baby, one of the little young cats I did because I like the story, the Baby. Corday YBN. I like some of that new Moneybag Yo, And then I listen to a lot of old school.
Yeah, okay. There it is. 90s, 80s. Hey, look. And I'm like the 90s, man. People don't give the 90s hip hop credit like they don't, bro. I'm sorry. We moved past that too fast, and that's a lane that's still open if you really pay attention. It's like everybody now auto tuning in, even though that's creative, and if you're good at it, do it. But telling a story and spitting game still works, man. Like people still buy that and listen to that at the crib. So, but like I said, it's all about work and getting it out there. Yeah, I agree with you, big bro. Real recognized, real incorporated, man. Make sure y'all pay attention to it. It's going down. 2020, we gonna have one, man. I like the G on Amazon. Watch the documentary. Go to the YouTube page. Well, how can they find you on your socials? What's your Instagram, your Twitter?
I already use my Twitter, man. Instagram is Billboard B. Facebook, Billboard. Well, no, they changed. They made me change it. I think it's Brandon, Billboard B. Borns, and those main two that I rotate at. You know, for the most part, if you're trying to you know, reach me, those main two that you know, I deal with. And then I'll say, if any artist that's serious, if you got any questions, you can drop me an inbox, and I definitely will make some time at some point to have with you a conversation, you know. But it just take the craft seriously and stop playing games. Stop wasting too much time doing all these mixtapes, wasting money on that. Spend some money, buy some real music, and do some real music, and put some real music out.
And publish your stuff. Get your business right. Be a real registered business. Right?
Well, that's gonna take a while for that. Cause see, again, I told you I blame Master P and Lil Wayne, because if you got a structure, some artists are just artists. Every artist don't know how to do all the other stuff, you know, but they think they do. So that's what's a lot of stuff getting lost at, you know. Everybody not built to be the whole unit, you know, and knowing every layer to take care of, you know. Know your strengths and know your weaknesses, you know. And if you know you can't do that, maybe your girl or your guy or somebody that you trust could handle that part of your situation, you know. But everyone's not built to know every aspect, you know.
Man, absolutely. That's and that's why I was motivating people to like really get into the business part of the aspect, because having an accounting, having all of these places, like if this is a business, these things are fallible. See what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I say make sure you dedicate to your business, because when you pay for things like these, they business expenses. It's not how you think. Like when you look into the real business, man, a lot of people ain't paying how you think they paying. We pay, because that's the lane we offer. When you get that business right, you know how to move that paper. Like what you put in, you definitely get out. It's just simple as that. You just gotta know that. I'm talking about hiring, features, all of that shit. All of that shit. Like know the business, bro. And have a team. Network. So I'm gonna definitely be at you, bro, to soak up some game when I can. Anything you wanna shout out? Anybody you wanna shout out or remind the people before we get up out of here?
Man, I just want to just, man, you know, people who listening or who might watch it, man, just you got to start working hard, man. You got to want it, man. You got to blood, sweat, and tears, you know, and that's it. You can't make no excuses. You can't. It just ain't what it is. If you want it, you got to run at it. That's it, you know. That's it. You know. Don't look for nobody to save you. Don't look for none of that. Align your team and your people and support system. And y'all got to figure out a plan and go at it. I mean, you know, and that's it. Quit celebrating false accomplishments. Quit throwing a party and you ain't done nothing yet, you know?
Yeah. Stop going to the studio with the females and the bottles like you made it already. Go to the studio and work.
Yeah. You know, quit getting false trophies, you know what I mean? It's just what it is. But if not, if you want to keep doing the same thing, years gonna pass, you're still gonna be stagnated, talking about you coming next, you coming soon, you know, and you're gonna be on your 15th mixtape, you know.
There it is. Hey, big bro. I do appreciate you, bro. And I see you out here, man. And I want to make sure that people, you know, like we pay attention to our own. I want our own to be able to get seen. Like, so LA pay attention, Houston pay attention, Atlanta, New York, DC, no matter where you at.
Well, see, like I said, I told you I understand. I travel, I move around, you know. So I mean, I tell you all the time, you be surprised, you go somewhere else, and you know, you'll get more love, respect somewhere else. You just can't be scared. You gotta just move around, you know. Home gonna be home.
Oh, yeah.
But you gotta move
around.
You
know, I figure 40 years in the city, you done met all the real niggas. You done met all the fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, unless you wait on some more real niggas to be born and grow up.
like expand, go out there. It's people that's working, people that's networking. So it's just like we just got to show them that we doing the thing. Because when you look behind a lot of these projects, anywhere you look at, it's a lot of Midwest brothers, but nobody is establishing nothing. This is my point. We all have the same story where it's not worth it. Nobody's willing to make that sacrifice to be like, well, now it's a little bit worth it. Come on, fam. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you. Strength to you, big bro. Hey, I'm finna go watch that documentary right now. That's what I'm on.
Well, that's some serious brain food there.
Man, yeah. Cause like I said, I'll be telling people about it. Be like, man, whatever. I had to Google VJ Records one time live to show people. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's for real. And you know what it say? It say Chicago, Illinois. That's not Chicago. That's Gary. That's 5th and Broadway right there. Like 7th and Broadway. They're between 5th and 7th and Broadway. But yeah, that's all like, no, but when you Google it, VJ Records, it say Chicago, Illinois. And that's the
big company took over there once it got big. It was took to Chicago and then LA and then out of there, you know. But you will see all this. I got actual footage, I got actual people talking from that time period. All that's in there, you know, it ain't just I got actual footage from that time period. So, you know, you're gonna see where they had rail cars going down 5th Avenue, all that's in there, you know.
Man. So all y'all go soak that up, man. All the people who know me from the other channels, see how I be talking that shit, go soak that up. Like real talk, man. Yeah, I know about you. You don't know about us. And I'm glad that you did that because that's why people don't know about us, because we don't document us. Nobody's documenting us unless they looking for crime. They're not looking for the success story. They're not looking for the adventure. They're looking for the depressed, you know what I'm saying, uniform story of just failure. Like, nah, man, we ain't on that. And we jiggy over here, man. So I appreciate you, man. Strength to you, big bro. Keep your head up so you see the bullshit coming, man. And y'all already know I feel Black African peace, Black African power, Black African love, man. Hit that like. I'll be back. Tomorrow, we got T-Vino coming through. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all be here, check in, man. Go to Amazon Prime, The G, Season 1, Season 2, the documentary. The story within the story. I don't know why this last killing me, my bag. A story within the story, Gary, Indiana. Make sure y'all go over to Billboard B. It's BILBOARDBEE on YouTube. Subscribe. Go check out all of that. Gorilla Island. Go check out all of the go hit it all. Hit it all, man. Like I said, it's worth listening to. So
yeah, and like I said, any real questions, man, you can inbox me, man. You know, I mean, ain't no problem, you know. I don't mind. Like I said, people who serious, I don't mind sharing some information, you know.
Facts, yeah. I get that. All right, y'all heard him.
All right, bro.
Only serious inquiries only, man. Don't be on that fluke shit. Hey, like I said, strength to you, man. Love, man. I appreciate your presence. We finna go out. Billboard B, man. It went down. We're gonna go out with this welcome to get for sure. We're going out with this welcome to the ghetto 2018. Let me get it in. Let me share this. We gone, man. Peace.
Theme music to the G. Theme music.
Yeah, theme to music to the G.
1 sec.
$1991. Welcome to the ghetto, man. It's 2017. Shit ain't changed.
Welcome to the ghetto. Where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Living day by day in my hood on the track. See the same old thing, methamphetamines crack. Just the average day where the Crips and the Bloods play. And pimps slapping hoes for drinking they Alizé in the ghetto. When Trump was the president. president and niggas sipping on lean. Niggas broke as fuck, begging for change. Shit, I'm begging for change too, hoping to rearrange. But the ghetto ain't changed, it's still death in these streets. Single parents still struggle for their kids to eat. And let's buy the block so we can all own it. Cause if heaven got a ghetto, I wanna put my down payment on it. Break the babies out the Willie Lynn syndrome and teach them how to love themselves and live long. Crooked cops be letting the lead bust. It still ain't no justice, it's just us.
Where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah, yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Hey, feeling the pain, feeling the rain. We losing the ones who got so much to gain. It's a damn shame what they did to cuz. Over the years we shed tears and blood. Lifestyles of the young and dangerous. Better not be out there when it happen, cause them niggas aimless. Them niggas is brainless, they ain't thinking about nothing. They living for the moment, treating they brothers like opponents. Turning the chop on the black man, ain't part of the black plan. The KKK, we should be starting the black plan. Start spending money with them and put your money in black hands. I finally understand what they done to the black man. Broke us down, but we focus now. Third eye vision, ain't no hocus pocus now. Too strong, so they know they can't hold us down. As long as we keep moving, they can't slow us down.
Welcome to the ghetto, where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah, yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.
Well, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the ghetto. Grand Duke, you're educating, trying to open those grimy and hateful eyes that the oppos give. Here it is, eat it up, try not to overdose. Granted the fact hard times come for everybody. Guaranteed, here even a tougher guard watching God body. Playing with me and get you on hard copy. Each and every day I be too turn, only God can stop me. Imagine you had a dream, shouted by magazines, and now the only way to survive is by any means. Yes, hell is everywhere, try not to overthink. Welcome to the ghetto, my way of life you could only dream.
Welcome to the ghetto. Where the streets don't stop and the pain don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah, yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.